Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing very, very well out there. Sagittarius, we are going to start off with some spirit animal energy to get your overall energy, and then we'll dive into the tarot. What is it that is going on with our Sagittarius? Sagittarius, we have the firefly as your overall energy, and we have the starfish, the lamb, the owl, and the cheetah. So the firefly is always it reminds me of chasing after something. You know, we're chasing after that little light that it kind of reminds me of the moth to the flame energy in a sense. But we're going to see, yeah, this is, you know, something that is fleeting. It's like we're chasing it, but you know, the light, it turns off and it moves and it turns on. You know, there is no fireflies where I live, but from what I've seen of them, it's like chasing after something, but it's hard to catch. So the firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, it's radiant, it's illuminating. It's a high charge frequency that can't be sustained for long. So it can indicate a moment of inspiration or an awakening that quickly fades if we don't, you know, grasp onto it. So behind every poem, behind every song, behind every invention, there is that little bit of inspiration. We have the starfish here, and the starfish is kind of, there's a little bit of an element of the ego attached to the starfish. It's kind of this vanity, you know, are you chasing after, I'm hearing all that glitters is not gold. So, you know, if you're chasing after something and you just can't seem to catch it, to grasp it, if it's not working out for you in some way, it can oftentimes be because it's not meant for you, or, you know, there's something that you need to change. The lamb is getting quiet. The lamb is going within. You know, it's asking you that, because the starfish is talking again, that vanity, that attachment to an outcome. There's, let me see if I can find the starfish, because I'm having trouble spitting out what it is I need to say here. Yeah, it's that shallow, something superficial, alluring. It's like you're chasing after something that looks good, but possibly, Sagittarius, you know that there's no real benefit. There's no real, you know, the starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. And when this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? You know, there's a need to, like I said, go within here and find some wisdom, to find some truth, to find the lesson. Because I feel there is a lesson that is to be learned here. And then we have the cheetah energy. Now, this is either telling you that once you find the lesson, it's time to take action, or there's a need to take action on something. This, again, with this, we have just had the solar eclipse and we had the full moon in Scorpio, and that is about bringing up deep, deep emotions. So there could be, again, a lot of deep emotions racing to the surface. This is about your masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. And that's great. You know, sometimes it's good to look at our life backwards. And that was one of the first exercises that I put. If you don't know, I wrote a book, The Complete Guide to Waking Up, and the link for that is in the description box below. But one of the exercises in here, the very first exercise, is to write a mission statement. You know, when you get to the end of your life, what do you want to see on your tombstone? What do you want? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? What do you want people to think of you when you die? You know, we don't realize that in a short amount of time, we're going to be gone, our friends are going to be gone, our family's going to be gone, eventually our children are going to be gone, and nobody's going to know who we are or what we did. So, you know, what do you want what do you want, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? What do you want people to remember about you? What do you want to accomplish? You know, think about that kind of stuff, Sagittarius, and let it go of all of the things that are, you know, stopping you from believing you're capable of having any of that. And take a look. What are you chasing after? Are you chasing after somebody else's dream? Are you chasing after your dream? There's something here, there's a wisdom deep inside of you. Again, there's, you know, are you doing something to make somebody else happy? Are you doing something for outward appearances so that you will look superior in some way? Or are you doing it because it's what you really want to do? It's what you're passionate about. It's what drives you. Whatever it's like, if you're trying to do something, Sagittarius, to make somebody else happy, it's not ever going to be sustainable. You know, passion is your purpose. So whatever you're passionate about, that's what's going to be lasting. That's what's going to be sustainable here. So again, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands often talks about your ships coming in, but it's also an indication that if you don't take some action towards something, there's like an opportunity that could be leaving. You know, this can talk about procrastination. It can talk about looking out over the waters and seeing, are you, what is it, what if, again, what are you chasing after? Is it something that you want, or is it something that is benefiting somebody else in some way? There's something here that you're waiting for, but in a sense, there's a need to take action. Now this Queen of Cups, there's a fish popping out. With the Page of Cups, it's like it's a surprise. But with the Queen of Cups, she's very unfazed. She's analyzing it. She's looking at it. Again, that's this going within, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. So there's something here that you're analyzing, or that you need to go within and look at, Sagittarius. And it could be, you know, the swords are about our thoughts. There's something you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like you can't move forward in some way. You could be having a lot of feelings of just fear of the unknown, afraid to take a step because you're afraid you're going to take a wrong step and, you know, blow a landmine somewhere. So this is, and I'm just getting the message, you know, analyzing these swords and coming to the conclusion that you're not as stuck as you think you are. This is almost feeling like waiting for something to come in and save you, rescue you in some way, Sagittarius. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Coins. And that could very well actually happen here, because the three of Coins is about somebody you're working with, somebody, or this is you suddenly realize that you have the power to change your position. You have the power. You suddenly make a choice, and maybe you change your job, or you find people who are willing to help you build your foundation rather than just being there for you to build theirs. We have the Three of Cups and the Chariot card. So the Three of Cups is celebration. This is, you know, having something to celebrate, celebrating with people. This is 3-3. This is camaraderie. You know, this is, and then the Chariot, it's like something is going to flow. So if we look at this here, Sagittarius, I feel like you've come to the realization that you have the power to change something. And I feel like you following your intuition, and either you're changing your job, you're changing a location, there's something you're changing because you're realizing that nobody's going to save you, that you have to put in the work, you have to do something, you have to change something, you have to make some decisions, whether you need to change your environment. And I feel like the people that this too, I feel like is asking for help, reaching out, but understanding that you have to participate, you have to cooperate. There is help available for you. There is support. But you need to communicate your needs. You need to work with people. You need to let go of controlling situations and just kind of going with the flow here. instead of chasing something, which always ends up being fleeting, you're being a little more stoic, a little more patient, you know, allowing the answers to come to you, being willing to participate in this transformation. The Knight of Cups. New offers, new opportunities. Again, there could be people, new offers, new opportunities. Your eyes are open and aware, and you're ready to break free from the excuses, the limitations, and you're willing to, take a chance on something, to take action on something. At the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So this is all about having faith, trusting in the universe, trusting in that internal guidance, that intuition. Again, in the past, you were doing things that you thought would make other people happy. You were doing things so that people would look at you a certain way, see you in a certain light. And I feel like you're seeing that that's just no longer working. Now you need to do what it is that you love, what you want to do. Surround yourself with supportive, like-minded people. And you're realizing that nobody's going to come in and save you. You have to take the action. You have to put in the effort. You have to make the changes, Sagittarius. You have to give up control and let go of the outcome. Let go of how you think everything should look and be, and just accept everything for what it is. Ace of Wands, taking action, justice, working on yourself to bring yourself out of the cold, cutting through the excuses, the blame, the pointing fingers, the illusions, and just taking control of a situation, cutting through any addictions, drama, moving away from that into somewhere that is peaceful. The King of Coins talks about resolutions. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about the stagnancy coming to an end. It talks about, forgiveness and moving on. So beautiful message here, Sagittarius. I hope that helps you on your journey. I thank you so much for tuning in and being here. If this does resonate, hit that like and subscribe, or go check out some of your other signs. Come back another time, order a personal reading. But until then, Sagittarius, I am sending you all of my love, and I will catch you next time.